Hello, I'm Bob Latham. I'm Executive Vice President of APC. With me is Geoff Clarke with New Enterprise Stone and Lime, and also APC's Vice President and Chairman of our Risk Allocation Committee. We're going to give you an update today on our most recent risk allocation meetings with a couple of highlights and some of the things that we have accomplished during that meeting. Our Risk Allocation Committee meets regularly with PennDOT to work on issues on contract administration and risk sharing. Geoff, we just completed a meeting today with the department and our Risk Allocation Committee, and we're going to talk about four of the highlights today. Let's start with warranties, which has been a topic that has been kicked around for a while. What did we do with warranties today, and where are we going?
Well, what we learned today was that the department is considering warranties in various lengths. 2-year warranties on things, for example, as strip seal dams on bridges. That's a concept that they're looking to pilot on some projects coming out. 5-year warranties, they've had some pilots for blacktop asphalt overlays that they've gone through. They're considering trying to finalize the language on 5-year warranties and get that into the 408. 7-year warranties, just stretching those asphalt overlays a little bit more. They're going to probably try to pilot some 7-year warranties. Their goal is to have language in the 408 for 7-year warranties by 2014. Then there's a 10-year warranty period that's being considered for other issues. The department wasn't real clear on it, but they're letting us know that they're looking to extend the warranty issue as far as they can get it to go. There was a lot of discussion about the cost of warranty bonds, the impact of warranty bonds on the industry. When you start having 7 and 10-year warranty bonds being held for 10%, 15, 20% of your work for the course of that period of time, it can really reduce your bonding capacity, which is a concern for members of the industry. So when the department heard that, they're thinking that they would like to explore other avenues that might be available to have contractors cover work for 5 or 7 years as opposed to providing a warranty bond. So they're interested in talking a little bit more to bonding underwriters to learn a little bit more about how the bonding operations work. We have underwriters that are interested in talking to them. So we're going to try to make that marriage and get that discussion to move forward.
Now, one of the switching topics, another issue that we've been concerned with and talking to the department about trying to find solutions is getting permits for off-site waste permits, waste and borrow permits, and some of the schedule implications of that. I believe we had some discussion on that today, and Geoff, how did that go?
Well, it was very good. There was some innovative thought given to the I-95 corridor that was shared with us that there's multiple projects on that I-95 corridor that are going to be done, and some of those need to import material, some of those need to export material. The department was able to convince DEP to do it as all one permitted project. As long as material stays within the right-of-way, they can move material from project to project without needing additional permits. I thought that was very good. A lot of cost savings there with not needing to test materials. As far as the district initiative to acquire waste areas for contractors, we were reminded that the department is not going to do that. So waste areas will be the responsibility of the industry going forward. One of the concerns that the department has is the length of time that it takes to get a permit for a waste or borrow pit. And they will be, Wayne Willey with the department will be getting with Leonard, setting up some kind of an industry survey to find out how long is it really taking us to get permits at various points in the state, and maybe they can identify areas within the state or districts, counties, or municipalities where permitting is a problem where they can put their focus.
So we're going to be working with the department in putting together this survey, and APC will be getting it out to the membership, and we're going to be asking folks to respond to that probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
I would hope that we can get that done in the next 2 to 3 weeks and get it out so that we can get some meaningful information back to the department.
Great.
And try to reduce this permitting time.
We also discussed collaboration software for projects known as Sharepoint in PennDOT world. There are a number of pilot projects, I guess, ongoing, particularly out west, and I guess that was discussed a little bit today.
Yeah, we learned from Dennis Watkins at Fay that they have one of the pilot projects using Sharepoint. He spoke highly of the product. Issues that Dennis pointed out to us is that when responses go back and forth, they're singular responses, so the person asking questions or generating the original email is the only person getting the response back. That's something that the department will look at, seeing if there's a way to expand that to interested parties that might be able to get copies. Also, there was some concern that at the end of the projects, when projects are final, will they be able to get access, continue to get access to the documents? And if not, is there a way that we can download or dump all that information into a file for the contractor to keep? And we were told that's something the department will consider. Of course, the department will archive any of the documents going forward, and should a contractor need those documents, a proper right to know request would yield access to those documents. So I think SharePoint's moving along. They're in training right now. They, being the department, are running training both for their people and for the contractors across the districts, and I think that schedule's been published on the APC website.
Yeah. And finally today we're going to talk about maintenance of traffic and some issues with regard to routine maintenance that were discussed today at the meeting.
Yeah, Section 901.3b places the responsibility on the back of the prime contractor to take care of what is known as routine maintenance on the roadway while the roadway is being under the maintenance traffic while the construction is ongoing. The concern of the industry is that throughout the 11 districts in the state, we see different interpretations of the term routine. In some districts, rebuilding shoulders is paid for. In other districts, rebuilding shoulders is not. It's considered to be incidental. The department understands that there needs to be some revisions to the wording here to try to make this a little more clear. It was also interesting to know Mike Flack with the Turnpike was there. They also have this issue that they deal with quite a lot, and most of the maintenance that they're doing on the roadways is items that are of work that are paid for. So it's just a wrestling match with the department on this issue right now.
Good. Well, we covered today just 4 of the highlights of the Risk Allocation Committee's meeting with PennDOT. We invite members to, if you have questions or issues that you'd like to have before the Risk Allocation Committee or any questions on this report, please give us a call here at APC. You could also, if you want to discuss any of these items with Geoff, you could give him a call at New Enterprise, Stone and Lime. The Risk Allocation Committee meets quarterly, and we post the results and the minutes of the meetings up on the APC website for you to view as well.